Okay, let's just do a little bit of a singy sing. Welcome everybody. Die 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 Shavua Tov, everybody. Shavua Tov to all those people out there on Facebook. I've got the Parasol family on Zoom. And you know, I was just reflecting now. I just saw some people popping up. The Parasols are there. We spent some time. We celebrated Shabbat together in Greece. I saw, who else just popped up now? Jan and Danny, we celebrated Shabbat together in India. I've got some guests actually here who are too embarrassed to come outside. I've got Saul and Biada. And we celebrated Shabbat together in many, many places. In Africa, recently in Morocco. But you know what? It sort of brings home, there's Saul there. It brings home, and there, Jerry, we were together in India. It brings home the fact that the Jewish world is made up of people who are able to intersect and interact wherever they happen to be, because we have so much in common. And the reason that we have that in common is because of the man that we met this morning in this morning's parasha, and his wife, or this woman and her husband, because they were so important, both of them in their own right. I'm talking about Abraham and Sarah, Abraham and Sarah, who together forged the way, as I said last night, to create a people and a narrative that stretches thousands and thousands of years, that culminates in us being here right now. So, I'm going to do Havdalah. I want you all to join me. We need our candle. Otherwise, you just use mine. I've got some yummy spices. I've got some wine. And I've got some happiness. And that's all that we need. Next week, just a reminder that we're doing a Havdalah together with Maru Shule, Rabbi Friedman, the legend in Sydney, and with Rabbi Shmuley Kanofsky, special human being from Elwood Shul, and obviously our Shul with Rabbi Glassman. And we're going to be doing a combined Havdalah Kumzitz together with some singing from the Tesky Boys, Corey Fuchs on guitar. It's going to be awesome. So just a reminder, next week on Facebook and on Zoom. I'm just lighting the candle. And I'm just listening to Caulfield Wake Up. Trams are happening. People are walking back from Shul. We had Shul this morning, which is wonderful. There we go. We're alight. All right. Join me, everybody. Hine el Yeshuati Evtach velo evchal Adonai Vayehi li Yeshua ושאבתם מים בששון ממעייני הישועה לאדוני הישועה למך ועירך תחסה לה אדוני צבאות עמנו משגב לנו אלוהי יעקב סלה אדוני צבאות אשרי אדם בוטח בך אדוני הושיע המלך ימינו ויום קוראינו ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר כן תהיה לנו כוס ישועות אשא ובשם אדוני יקרא סברני מרנן ורבנן רבותי ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא מיני בשמים ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא מיורי האש Nay nay na 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 nay 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 ray da 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 day ray ray day 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 ri day ray da da day 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 nay nay na da 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 day ray 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 da 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 day ray ray day 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 da da day da 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 day Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu מלך העולם המבדיל בין קודש לחול בין אור לחושך בין ישראל לעמים בין יום השביעי לששת ימי המעשה ברוך אתה אדוני המבדיל בין קודש לחול שבוע טוב, שבוע טוב שבוע טוב, שבוע טוב I'm just de-waxing שבוע טוב, שבוע טוב, שבוע טוב, שבוע טוב. I want to say a few mazal tovs. Helen Shadi, I saw you were there. You popped in. Happy birthday to you. Helen, thank you for all the amazing work that you do for us and for our community. I want to say a very special mazal tov to Sam and to Malka, who are celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary, I believe, today. Give or take a year or two. Last year at this time, we were together in Essaouira in Morocco, and Cindy and I dressed Sam and Malka up as the bride and groom, and we renewed their vows together with all of our Footsteps friends, and it was such fun. We had a great time. We did a bit of a horror dance afterwards. If there's any other celebrations, birthdays, etc., please just write it on the chat if you want to shout it out as well. Hi Sands, and once again Sandra with us last year in Morocco as well. Hi Nick. So I just wanted to say Shavua Tov to everybody. A very special shout out to all the shuls who have been going back now for services and for keeping us safe, for doing what we need to do to get everybody back and praying together as community. Special welcome again to Josh and to Rosalind Gladwin, 2 new members who came to Shul this morning. There is Malka Silva, whose anniversary is today. They currently in Alice Springs. Sam and Malka spend their time in their motorhome and they drive all around Australia. And I believe you've been to New Zealand as well, haven't you guys? They take time out of their lives and they go and explore the world. Good for you. That's an awesome thing to do. Tonight we would have read in Torah, during Mincha, we would have read the beginning of Parshat Va'era, where we meet the angels, the 3 angels who come and present themselves to Sarah and to Avram. And we get the traditional notion of the Harchach Nasar Orchim, the hospitality. According to the Midrash, Abram's tent was open on all 4 sides so that everybody was welcome, that everybody could spend time with them and would feel totally at ease in their presence. And the very notion of hospitality we learn from Avram and from Sarah. And the angels each had a special task. The one was there to heal Abraham after his Brit Milah. We read about his circumcision this morning. Bar mitzvah boys today think they've got it tough, but Ishmael, his son, for his bar mitzvah, he received a circumcision when he was 13 years old. So I think learning a bit of Maftir and Haftorah is not the end of the world when you compare it to what poor Ishmael had to go through back in the day. The other angel was there to tell Avram about Sodom and Amorah, Sodom and Gomorrah, and the terrible things that were going to be happening there. And the third angel was there to tell Sarah and Avram that they were going to have a son, that they were going to be having a child. And traditionally we know that Sarah laughed, and because of the tzchok, because of the laugh, because of the tzochek, Yitzchak was called Yitzchak as a result of that. Yitzchak being the third of our forefathers, even though there are 3 of them, the fathers that came before us. But we'll talk more about that next Friday night when we have our Friday Night Live. We'll talk more about Parashat Va'era. But the notion of angels is something that is very much a part of the Jewish story, the Jewish narrative. We have the angels that protect us. We've got Raphael, the angel of healing. We've got Gabriel, the angel of bravery and strength. We've got Uriel, the angel of light, who we welcome on during Havdalah. We bring in the light. And we've got Michael as well. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Hashem, the angel of God, Michael. And those 4 angels we sing about at night when we go to bed. And I thought I'd sing that song with you guys now, just to end off our Havdalah session. It's a song that we sing during Kriyat Shema al Amitah, just before we go to bed. It's a song that we learn as kids, and it's such a beautiful song. And it goes like this. I'll sing it with you. B'Shem Hashem Elokei Yisrael Mimini Michael umismoli Gabriel umilfanai Uriel umeachora Raphael ve'al roshi shechinatel b'shem Hashem Elokei Yisrael mimini Michael umismoli Gabriel umilfanai Uriel umeachora Raphael ve'al roshi shechinatel. Shout out to my nephew Brad, who's just logged on. Bradles was in hospital this week, but he's doing good. So Bradles, it's good to see you, my boy chick. Good to see you happy and feeling better. The angel Raphael was there to help you along in your journey, the angel of healing. And I hope and pray that everybody is surrounded by angels in your coming week that look after you and protect you. We all have our angels, our family, our friends, those people who have our backs, those people who keep us safe, those people who stand up for us, and those people who support us in everything that we do. And we can be other people's angels too. And the more that we help other people, the more that we get helped in return. So we'll leave that as a beautiful thought to go into the new week. L'abdil ben kodesh lechol, to separate from Shabbat, going into the new week. We're going to just have a quick song to welcome the prophet Elijah Eliyahu, who joins us every single Havdalah. Eliyahu Anavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi, Bimera veyamenu, Yavo Eleinu, Imashiach ben David, Imashiach ben David. I had a teacher at school who used to say, Eliyahu comes and visits us, and he was a very important prophet. But she said, what about the women in our history who were prophets too? And she taught us this verse, which I thought was really lovely. She spoke about Miriam. She used to sing it like this. I can't remember exactly. Something like this. Miriam ha-neviah, Miriam ha-neviah, Miriam ha-neviah, Hitavo eleinu le'atzil otanu mekol ra, Hitavo lanu le'atzil otanu mikol ra. Miriam the prophetess will come and save us for all things bad. Everybody, I wish you a wonderful week, success, happiness. Enjoy Melbourne, people. Enjoy the opening. We're having a good time. In fact, I think we're going to go down to Yochi and get an ice cream right now. So from me, have a good one. Sam on Zoom, good to see you. Love to Ruth. Everybody else out there, see you soon. Shavua Tov, everybody.